hugging like a vaginal sponge, not even just a sponge, just a vaginal sponge. Oh my god!
Everyone regrets you.
I don't think they make those. Hey, horror movies are fun. What about it? I don't know, Billy. I think my favorite horror franchise. I don't know.
All right, Billy, what's your favorite horror
I don't know.
franchise?
You know, it's a real toss-up between Nightmare on Elm Street and the Saw series. And it's not because Saw is a good movie.
I love Saw. No, don't get me wrong. Phantoms
is not
magic. No, that's yours.
That's what I thought.
Gross.
Oh, screw you. It's good film.
No.
I'll tell you why.
No,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Saw has the best
Worst cast in
villain.
America.
No, not villain. Because he's not a fucking villain.
No, all of his underlings are, though.
No.
Yes,
please.
every single one of his underlings are a fucking psychotic mass.
I was going to say, we don't have that kind of time to explain the machinations of the Saw series, because it gets pretty deep in the weeds of I don't fucking care. The bad guy from Time Tracks happens to also be...
Billy and his wife actually allowed me to borrow their entire collection of Saw films, and I appreciate that because...
If you watch it all together, it'll make sense.
I was actually sick for a fucking week.
From Saw? No.
No. I was actually sick because I work with kindergarten children, and they're a disease-ridden filth farm. And
just walking, talking petri dishes. I'll tell you the reason.
Pretty much. Little macro.
Here's my
and they actually allowed me. They allowed
Exposed
me to
penis
actually.
in your eyes.
They allowed me to actually borrow their films and
show it to the kindergartners.
No,
that's what it sounded like.
That is how he lost his job.
Still single, ladies. At Wise and Terrible on Twitter.com. Like him on Facebook. Cinema.
I watched these
your derision,
films,
please.
And honestly, they are really good horror films, and they're really good psychological thrillers too.
I would.
Ladies are back, by the way.
They are beautiful psychological thrillers, and if you can't understand that, then you actually just don't get it.
Or you have, taste. Look,
they are tasteless.
I divide it into two columns.
But they are beautiful in their own right. They are beautiful in their tastelessness.
My favorite horror franchises. Now, I had to make it too. I grew up with Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger was the end-all, be-all baddie. Alright? He was the ghost. He fucks your nightmares. He'll fucking kill you. He was the guy that was promoting Pepsi and cutting your guts out in your sleep. He was the man. In the late 80s, he was the guy.
Tommy Davidson, the comedian, actually was like, hey, look, Freddy was the guy you could party with, because he'd come up there like, Freddy's here, gonna party, and then I'm gonna kill you. I mean,
I've never seen that. I don't want to see
Tommy Davidson, the comedian, actually does
I know who he is. But can I say that bit sucks?
Freddy Krueger.
And has that just... I'm stealing this fry. I'm eating food. Look.
See, this is how I get my time. It's just by stuffing your faces with food. And then
it's good. I'll make it as fast as I can then.
Yes,
Go. Freddy was the man for the longest time. And therefore, it was forbidden and all that good stuff. And he was the better movies between him and Jason. Freddy and Jason were the big deal. I was born in the late 80s, lived in the late 80s and early 90s and all that good shit. Freddy was the man, period, end all be all. He was the boogeyman. You loved and hated him.
You scared the shit out of me.
I was allowed to watch horror movies and I feel better for it.
Well, you're just a damaged piece of shit.
Possibly, but not as a result of horror films.
Well, we were talking about the semen-stained pony. Look, so that was my franchise.
Rubbing off on my wing.
You're so gonna get hunched.
That was my franchise for the longest time, but it had no accounting for memory and for living a life. Living a life, I took one of the first dates that me and my current wife, my current wife went on was Saw 2 with
not just his
Donnie.
current wife, but his one and only wife, because she will fucking kill him.
This is Justin's idea of an aside using the internet mic. Okay.
Don't send your gorgeous boobs to _swan_man at twitter.com. Don't do that.
Fucking send them.
Send them to Swan's Princess.
She'll like it.
She'll like
send it to Swan's Princess.
No,
If
send
they're
them to
good enough,
Swan's
she'll send them
Princess
on.
so she can actually evaluate the boobs that actually need to be seen by Billy.
She does the math. But the whole thing
because
is,
if your boobs aren't awesome, then she doesn't actually want to show them to her husband.
You're not worth my time.
Exactly.
That's fucked up, and I love it. But the whole thing is, Freddy's good for the childhood memories and stuff, but I built a life and cheap dates on Halloween weekend with my wife on the Saw franchise. She fucking loved the first one. I hated it. But we saw the second one, and it passed muster, and every year, almost like clockwork, I would take her to these films.
I got a kiss from Costas Mandalorian.
Not just that, but they actually went to Texas Frightmare Weekend.
Texas Frightmare Weekend.
And they met the entire Saw cast.
Not the entire Saw cast.
The ones that matter.
But the ones that matter. Yes, I was just about to say that. Thank you, Billy.
Carrie Elways, Shawnee Smith, and Costas Mandalorian.
Yes, and apparently Carrie Elway's hand is made of goo.
He was built by the Henson factory, and his bones were very soft. But that's why I'm torn. It's an adorable
Billy,
reason.
Describe his handshake.
You grab him by the hand, he's like, hello, my name is Carrie Elways.
This is Carrie Elways, by the way. Carrie Elways. The Princess fucking Bride.
He wasn't the Princess Bride. He was the Dread Pirate Roberts, idiot.
Well, no.
He was Wesley, yes. He put Andre the Giant to fucking sleep, a claim that very few can make. And that's dope. But, meeting this mountain of 6 foot, I'd say 6'4" or 6'5", he's tall. He's a tall British dude. He wasn't lying in the bullshit Robin Hood movie that Dave likes.
Shut up. It's a good one.
Men in spandex.
Men in Tights. Robin Hood Men in Tights. It's a Mel Brooks movie,
What?
and it's awesome.
Is it? Is it really?
Yes, it is. Fuck you in your hat.
I was just wondering, did people know that there was not a Mel Brooks movie called Robin Hood? Because if they didn't, that's sad. But
we're going to assume a base level of knowledge here.
Yeah, you can squirt that all you want.
If you're
but no one gets it.
If you're listening to us, you're on the internet, you have Google, don't make us do your work for you.
I was going to say, if you don't have a modicum of knowledge, then get the fuck out.
Fake it. We don't know.
Or fake it. Just nod and be like, ha ha ha.
Fake it.
That's a joke.
Shit, that's what I do half the time.
Yeah, well, that's a different problem. I was just saying, Nightmare on Elm Street, that was my first choice as being the scared child that enjoyed a good spook. But being the husband that developed a relationship with his wife...
Robert Englund
I can't replace those memories.
The penultimate
Sure, but that's not
Krueger.
the question. He's the only Freddy Krueger, sure, but... That was the question. It was your favorite horror franchise. My favorite horror franchise thus far is the Saw series, simply because of the memories of going to the theater to see them. Of giving the last dollar to see them with my would-be wife, my current wife, my only wife. That was good times. I will keep those memories, and hopefully until I'm dead. That's the point. That the memory of seeing it is better than the actual bullshit film. I fucking went out of my way to rent 5, because we couldn't, hard times and shit. But I've tried to see all 7. We made it through about 4. We own all of them, but I'm saying in the theater, that was a good time. And that's why, Saw has a very special place in my heart, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking A. That's the fucking Manson answer.
I just love all the gruesome shit.
You love all the gruesome... Well, I love gruesome shit, too.
The bitch cuts her arm off, and she's a scream
the
queen.
The bitch do the thing with the bow.
She's a scream queen in my book, bro.
No one watched that show. No, it's just Scream Queen.
I like Halloween.
Yes.
Billy has said
I'll
Saw.
Give it Saw. Yeah, I'll give it Saw.
So we're going to go to Kayla now.
Wow.
You're going to talk about
and,
Saw. I'm about to get schooled on Saw here in a minute.
Oh, please. We only have...
No, I mean, we're talking about franchises, though. Movies that
more
have
than 3.
Yeah, exactly.
More than 3. We'll do more than 3.
And Scary Movie doesn't fucking count because it's a worthless piece of shit.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Scream?
It's almost a tear.
Don't fucking talk about Scream.
It's almost... I'm torn between...
How's your face?
That wasn't.
Nightmare on Elm Street and Saw. Saw is my end-all, be-all favorite franchise.
So we're kind of like minds then.
Because of the memories I've made with you. Because,
and isn't that adorable, folks?
Because of, it's just... And I love gruesome shit.
Explain making love to me, because it's cosmic, isn't it?
Bursting through my brain at the time of the traumatic viewing. The only support I had.
The Nightmare on Elm...
By the way, that is not a cock in her mouth when she's actually talking. It's actually nuts
ice cream
from her sundae. that she's eating from McDonald's.
Anyway,
that's the reason her mouth sounds full.
Nightmare on Elm Street
on
was the very first horror movie franchise I'd ever watched. I remember watching them with my mom, and then I remember watching them with you. And
yeah, we're pretty down the middle on that, and that's just perfect and awesome, right?
It's torn, it's a tear, but
you should just say what a great husband I am.
I'd have
just
to
leave it at
say it's probably Saw is what I would go with.
You go with Saw?
Do your shot.
Just because of the memories?
Do your shot.
No, I mean...
Are you saying that films are more than just the experience of the actual watching?
There's the memories...
Oh, yeah, we're getting
right? We got real.
There are really, really good experiences of watching the movie, getting the shit scared out of me, getting that psychological thrill that I enjoy. And...
Not from sex.
I mean, there's...
Maybe that's what they're doing. You don't know what's going on in the
going to the theater, being able to escape into a different world that,
is worse than yours, and where there's a horror killer coming at you to cut your arms and legs off.
I look at the movie from an entertainment point of view and from a technical point of view. I want to know how they made it, and I can, when I learn how they make it and how to do the effects and things like that, that's part of.
All right, yeah, I'm following.
What makes it awesome for me to be able? Oh well, shit, I can do that. I can do that makeup. I can do that.
So like watching the special of the magician after, you want to know how the tricks are done.
Yeah, that's.
How is it done? Rudy Colby explains.
I mean, it's pleasure. It's for entertainment, but it's not always. I mean, it's for technical purposes.
Orgasms at Gaddy Town.
Gross. My butt orgasms with shit from their food.
I was trying. Well, that sex joke just went wrong. So we have a little bit of time, and everybody's very full-lunged, to put it in a, quasi-Shakespearean way. Everyone's got a lot of bullshit to say.
Loquacious. That's a very good one.
Oh, she was on Maury last week. So I'll just go to a topic that everyone's going to be straight busting with answers. And certainly you online. At Army of Snarkness?
At armyof.snarkness.com. Twitter, and then at Facebook / The Army of Snarkness.
The Army of Snarkness. And we're bringing the fight. Every week, we're bringing WWE 13, right? That's going to be a review and a live play session where I stomp his monkey ass in the Attitude Era with Mankind, which never fucking happened. So I will never let Foley take the job.
Oh, no. It's going to be Mankind versus CM Punk, so this is
going to be hard.
Epic. It's going to be
Nothing
fucking
says
epic.
entertainment like listening to two guys play a video game.
That's true.
I'm sorry, did I hear a Dave?
Oh my god, Dave? Have you actually heard him and I actually converse when we actually... No, you haven't.
Say actually.
Ever.
Say it again.
Well,
No, dear God. We're all using it wrong.
Say it
again, Lucas.
This is all falling apart.
We actually want to do a Girls' Night edition.
You do a Girls' Night edition? This is great. You guys stay tuned. This is only the first, salvo, boys. Right in the eye.
This is
like
this
the three,
is the first salvo. We plan on bombarding your brain meats with
the more love you give, the more you get.
Horrible things in the future.
You can't unsee this shit with your mind's eye.
No.
There might be
your peach is ruined.
Can I say you might get a post party? A post party. This is the good show. Like I had topics and shit. They can all attest. I had topics. We might stream a little later with some shit that's just totally off the cuff nonsense dog shit that you don't want to hear. Maybe. I don't know.
It seems weird. But we're going in case the cops come.
Yeah, we're turning on the mic just for diplomatic immunity through the internet. It works that way. So we got a lot of shit planned.
I'll be surprised by that later.
We got great shit planned.
Our
live
D20 community has just been revoked. I
got Danny Glover.
I'm looking at this right now. It's just been revoked. What? I'm looking on Twitter right now. Just been revoked.
Has it?
What?
At Wise and Terrible. At Wise and Terrible.
Been revoked.
Tell them don't call chicks cunts anymore.
What's been revoked?
Chicks cunts.
Just don't even. Tell them that's the wrong fucking word, man.
No, it's actually a very powerful word.
On your grave, motherfucker!
Lawrence. Thank you, D.H. Lawrence.
Are you crediting him with...
We're still doing that Family Guy joke?
No.
Anyway. This is going to be, can I say, table of, decent people and Dave. Can I say table?
Fuck you.
This is the most controversial topic I brought up all night. I was going to talk about DC. Well, me and Dave we might go into the weeds later about comics proper, but we've been trying to cover the spectrum.
I'm a huge DC fan. And
you're a real Mike fucking Zapsik. But let me drop this fucking